Sue here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm taking Merwin. This is my Sayers pipe, and you'll notice how green the stem is and everything. And so that's why he's coming out today for St. Patrick. He's a little Irish pipe anyway. If you look at him, you see that he is indeed a very Irish-looking pipe. And with it, I'm going to be wearing some of my Irish jewelry. I'll put on my plaids later. I have a couple of those that I wear, of course. All Irish girls have that. And then I'll have my main piece on. A good big pin that I'll wear with my, when I put on my kilt and outfit, I will put this on over my plaid to hold my plaid on my shoulder. So, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm smoking, of course, some Irish Flake, Peterson Irish Flake in my, this has only had Firestorm in it besides the Irish Flake, and I did smoke like a whole tin of the Firestorm through there, so it did ghost it just a little bit. But I hadn't built up a real good cake. The cake I did build up in it was built up with the Firestorm. So that's probably why I'm getting a bit of that ghost, is because the cake is actually ghost in it, because it is a cake from the Firestorm. So, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I will see you guys on the other side of the parade. Bye. Wait. I go on and on, don't I? So we got up this morning and we got ready because we were in the parade. And I know I had showed some of my clothes. I had to work at the community center for just a few hours because no one else could fill in, because one of the other girls there that usually works today is a Scanlon, and that's a big Irish name here in town. Anyway, so I went into work, and while I was in work, she met up with Patrick, you know, our young friend Patrick, and he and her met with some of the other people from the swimming groups and stuff, and they were at margaritas, Tampico's, and we're drinking margaritas and eating, and then this is some squirt. And then, so I got off work, and then we got on the parade, or the door. We got on the float, and we did the float thing. And then we got off the float, and we went back to margaritas, because then I hadn't had lunch yet, so we had some margaritas. And the guy there, his name is Kevin. He's, I know 2 or 3 Kevins. But he's a real nice guy. And so for my birthday, he bought my margaritas and stuff. And he had lunch. And he bought me some margaritas and a couple of shots that we shared all around. And it's just been one of those kind of days. And so we came home. Jerry and I came home. Patrick went to his house. Teresa went to her house. So it's Jerry and I get home, and she went to sleep. And it's like, it's not even 3 o'clock yet. So she'll sleep for a couple hours, and then we'll get up and we'll start doing some other things, because I say we've been invited over to some friend's house for a spaghetti dinner because of my birthday, and they have a birthday cake and stuff for me. So we're going to go do that. Patrick's going to come over here in a little while and hang out for a little while too. A couple other friends are going to come over and hang out. So, and that's how my day's been. So I'm going to have a shot with you. You know, a little bit of Padron. You know, birthdays are kind of hard on a person. And I'm going to open up the community center at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, so you'll see a few pictures from the parade today. And you'll see some pictures of me before the parade. I think I put them on Google, maybe even, I don't know if I did Instagram. I tried, but I don't know if I got it or not. And then you'll see pictures, I say there'll be pictures up and about, but basically, me and the little dog's out. We're outside, having a good time in the yard. I have no idea. I never can tell. I have this tree called a weeping pussy willow, and it's not supposed to be blooming and stuff, but it's already had its little pods on it, and already had, it went to the yellow little buds. And there aren't any leaves on it. So we're supposed to freeze this weekend. So it's still March, you know. Usually at Easter we have like, we've had snow at Easter before. I've got pictures of me in snow. How I stage pipes so that everybody sees them. This is actually in a bathroom downstairs, but there is my Sayers sitting on the beach because I took him to Florida to the beach with me. Oh, he did so good on that beach. It was just wonderful. He held its smoke so well, didn't go out on me. Very little relight, and I think it's because of the shape of that bowl. And it was small enough to fit in my hand, but still sturdy enough with this stem that I didn't feel like I was hurting it when I whacked it around accidentally on the rocks. So that's Sayers. I just wanted to show you some of the setups. It's not hard to show off pipes for me. I have a lot. Good morning. This is what my Riverfront Community Center looks like. I've already been in and opened up some of the major doors, and now I go through the building. They're not open, they're just unlocked for me. I'm gonna go in and turn on a bunch of lights. This is how my morning starts every day when I'm here. Yep. Bringing the building to life. And it just all of a sudden you start hearing all kinds of noises. And all the ghosties in the buildings will start talking to you. That's the women's restroom, but I have to come in here and turn on more lights, excuse me. That was in my mouth. The telephone, not. And that will turn on more lights in the women's bathroom. The men apparently don't need any light. Those are the original sandstone walls. This is the walking track down here. And then there's a couple of rooms that are the exercise rooms. That's one of the cardio rooms. That is what we call the activity room. They do plyo and yoga and stuff in there. Remember me sitting down here in this little closet? Honest to God, this is the closet we were sitting in down here. I know people didn't believe me when I said they set us down into a closet. My office became out of the closet, but that's where my office was, really, out of the closet. Now we're going to go into the gym. And once again, everything's in the dark, so this camera with its flash comes in handy. Click on. Oh, gotta get all the, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna put down, usually I put down the basket goals, but as you can see, we're set up for tennis. And the tennis girls do not like the basketball nets down. So let's go ahead and finish our, I've already been all the way that way. So we're gonna do the, finish up our 1/10 of a mile this way, because that's what our track is. I don't think I showed you when I went into the main office area, because I always am in such a hurry for that, because I have keys and security alarms to get off. But I don't know if you can see, but that is one of the, that's the cardio room. No lights are on in there, so it's hard to see through. And this is the weight room, which of course, once again, it's kind of hard to see through. That's where I came in at, and the office. I go to unlock all the things, rest of the track. Those down there are the, we have 3, what do they call them? Racquetball courts. Hop in our elevator. Are you having fun? You were probably like right on top of my face, weren't you? This is the first floor that I'll come to in just a minute. Let's go to the mezzanine. It's the floor you see me on most of the time. I messed up. I missed to get the mezzanine. I got lights to turn on that floor, so. I'm still a little slow this morning. I swear I do get in gear here in the next few minutes. But it's only like 5:08 or something right now, so. This is the mezzanine. We were down there, just a minute, walking that track. I come on this floor to turn on extra lights. And if you can see down here, we have a couple of the murals on the wall. This is like I said, called the mezzanine. And this actually is the floor that has the nicest restrooms and stuff on it. Can you hear all that noise? These are the noises I come into in the mornings, all these things kicking on and stuff. So that used to be the original outside of the building right there. And when we go upstairs, I know I've showed you the outside of the building. What was the outside of the building before? Here's my car. This is like on the second level of those windows you see. We're back in the elevator. And you have to go by elevator early in the morning so that you don't trip alarms. It's set up in such a way that I can get in from the elevator to get the alarms. Seen a lot of yourself? Sorry guys, it's just sometimes I'll edit a lot of this out. So we're back up to my floor. And so we're gonna turn on some lights up here. You'll see that down there's my car. So let's get this day started. We're gonna start flipping on lights. and making this look like a community center. There's my cage. I used to have an office upstairs, but that's when I had a different position. And that was kind of neat back then. It was actually above here. This is what they call the women's waiting room. I know I've done all this before. There's the main front doors, and this is the men's waiting room. And it looks like they have been set up for a party. Got the Harvey girls coming today. So in this room, there will be the Harvey girl set up and the brochures and stuff about that. And people come for lunch. And we're back out here, and I'm getting ready to actually start getting my shit together. So, good morning. Good morning. Here we go. It's a new day. 5 o'clock.